Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be so casual. I'm literally sitting on the floor right now with my phone propped up and I just wanted to film a video, but my camera battery was dead, so that's why I am filming on my new phone, which I'm so happy to have. This video is just going to be an old school haul. This is from a few different trips from a few different months. You guys know I have downsized my makeup collection quite a bit, and so maybe you're surprised that I have such a large haul with me, but I can pretty much justify everything that I have purchased because I finished quite a bit. You guys will see an empties video pretty soon because there's a lot to talk about, so I have finished some really decent products makeup wise. I have a couple of replacements here. Also, with the change of seasons, there are some things in my collection I had finished a while ago and never repurchased because it wasn't the right season for it and I needed to pick them up for summer. This is very much a collective haul. Some are Target, some is Sephora. We have one product from Amazon and we're just gonna go through all of it. Starting off with my Amazon order, I only have one thing to share with you. It's just a repurchase, kinda. You guys know I'm usually shade 21 in the Misha BB cream, and it's just a bit too fair for me at the moment, so I did get a different shade number 23. I love this foundation. I've gone through two so far, two complete full sizes, so absolutely love it, and I just needed a new shade for summer, so that is why I picked this one up. I absolutely love it. As I've mentioned, it has SPF 42, which is perfect for the summertime. Just a couple Target items. I also had a couple pieces that I used in that Target video that you guys saw of like small brands from Target, and I did pick up a couple things for that video, but I have two other things here just like for my collection. And the first one is a mineral matte finishing powder from NYX. I got the shade in light medium. I don't remember how many shades there are. I want to say there's like 3 maybe. It's just a matte powder that I needed for summer. The last one that I had was the e.l.f. finishing powder, and it does the same thing, but I wanted something for the summertime. I live in a very hot climate, and when I have days where I'm going to work and it's going to be a long shift, I want to make sure my makeup stays put. So I got this for that reason, and I've really been enjoying it. I've used quite a bit of it already. I really can't say anything negative about it because it does what it needs to and it works for me. So that's why I got that product. A product that I really didn't need but I have had on my wish list for a while is the new e.l.f. palette. This is the new Classics. It's one of their newer versions. But you guys know I'm a huge fan of Jessica Braun from Jam Beauty 89. We have very similar skin types and coloring, so a lot of her recommendations do work for me. So I got this palette because she's been raving about it, and I've only used a couple of the shades, but I've been loving this one right here. And then in general, the color story is just very neutral. The colors are all very neutral, but there are some slight hints of color. So there's lots of peaches and pinks and like this gold right here. So I'm very excited to play around this some more. It is still very, very new to me. Was this a necessity? No, it was not, but I got it. So there's that. Moving on to Sephora. You guys know I've been back at Sephora since February, and I haven't really purchased a bunch of stuff. I have a couple things here, and some of them are just replacement items, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm pretty proud of not going crazy since going back to work. I was really nervous that I would just be like, yes, a discount, and just like buy everything, or just be tempted by a lot of new things that are coming because I'm in operations. I see the new things hit the floor as it's coming out of the boxes. I didn't want to get back into having a huge makeup collection, and even with Gratis, which I haven't really picked up yet, I know that I will be getting a ton of Gratis working there as well. I haven't really gotten anything yet because they're kind of redoing some things with Sephora internally where they're changing the Gratis a little bit, so it's a little bit more personal and you're not getting just a bunch of stuff that you don't need or not like in your world or that type of thing. So I probably won't be able to do a Gratis video until like probably July. I am happy that I have shown quite a bit of restraint, even though it may not look it because I have a few things here, but let's just get into it. The first thing is just a necessity. I got a new face wash because I used mine up, and so this is the Farmacy Clean Beat Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. It uses honey, it uses like their Echinacea Green Envy, which is their key product and everything, to have a lot of antioxidants in there, and it's just a really gentle foamy cleanser, but it doesn't actually have soap in it, so it's not drying and it doesn't strip your skin. I've been using this quite a bit. I only use like 2 pumps at a time, morning and night, and it's been working really well for me so far. Can't say anything bad. I've only used it for about a week, so I'll give you more of an update later on, but so far I have really been enjoying it. It's been working way better than the other one that I have been using, because that one was like really drying, and with it already being dry here, I don't want something to strip my skin. Another repurchase that I have is a bronzer, and I could have replaced the exact bronzer that I had finished up. I know I finished up a whole bronzer, which is crazy, but I wanted to pick up something that has been on my loves list for a long time. I feel like it's been in my loves list for like 4 or 5 months, and I haven't picked it up because I had a bronzer that worked perfectly well for me, but since I finished that and I didn't have a bronzer in my collection, I was like, you know what, now's the time. So I did pick up the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer. They have, I think, 6 different shades. 4 different shades. I was not prepared for this video, but this is the Fair to Light version, and it is perfect. I have it on today. It is a cooler tone bronzer, so you can definitely use it for contour, but it's so light and easy to work with. It's just an effortless bronzer. You really can't go too heavy-handed with it. It just is beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of the Hourglass ambient lighting bronzers, because it has a similar glow, but it's just not swirled all together, so you get in like even pigment, where the ones from Hourglass oftentimes, like each pan is pressed a little bit differently, so you may have more highlight than actual pigment in the bronzer, and this is kind of like it all swirled into one, so I really have been loving it. It does a nice, beautiful, just nice natural sheen to the skin. It doesn't make you matte or flat. It just gives you a nice bronzy glow, which is, I guess, its whole purpose. Ha! You can see me in the mirror. Okay, anyways. The next 2 products are kind of an impulse buy, and there's a little bit of a story behind them. So I had purchased the original Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, and then that whole fiasco went down. I was not comfortable using the lipsticks, and then we got the refund, but I was just like not comfortable using it, because even though mine on top would have been fine and it looked fine, who knows what it looked like down underneath. I heard it actually gets worse as you use the lipstick, so I was just like not about that. I was just like, you know what, I don't care, I'm just getting rid of these. And then we got the refund, and so I ended up purchasing 2 lipsticks that were on the weekly wow, because I know it's a formula that I really do enjoy, and I was like, well, those 2 lipsticks didn't work out, and these ones were only, I think, what, $10 a piece? So I got them, and I don't really regret it, because I still have the same amount of lipsticks that I originally was intending to get. So I got these from Tarte. The packaging is so fun. This is their, I forget what they're called, and I can't read the, let me get my glasses, hold on. Let me see if I can read the shade names. Okay, so this one is called Sunkissed, and then this one is called Pink Sands. The Pink Sands one is one of their limited edition ones with like the little sea turtle on top. Isn't that so cute? The formula is a very creamy, very hydrating. It has their sea algae in there, so it has some anti-aging properties. The one I have on my lips today is this one in Pink Sands, which definitely has a little bit more of a, well, it looks a lot more pink on my hand, but on my lips I feel like it pulls a little bit more orangey or a little bit more peachy. And then the other color, which is Sunkissed, has a little bit more of a rosier hue to it, but both wear so gracefully. I have been loving them. They're so comfortable, and I feel like both of these nudes, which is what I originally was intending the Jaclyn Hill ones to be, I wear either one and they both match really well for me, so have been loving these a lot. Don't regret the purchases, even though it was kind of an impulse, but I am happy to have these versus the ones that are just a whole bunch of messes. The final item that I have is definitely a it's an impulse buy, kinda. Which I'm laughing because it's actually called the Impulsive palette. Now, I work in operations, as you guys know, as I've already mentioned, and I put this out on the shelves. I could not stop looking at it. It was about a week of me keep looking at it, keep swatching it, seeing if it would actually be something I would use. And so I guess it wasn't that impulsive, because I did a lot of like thinking before just buying it. Mostly because the store was closed and I couldn't buy it when the store was closed, but I ended up getting it. This is from Milk Cosmetics, by the way. It's one of their new palettes. I'm so happy that they're at Sephora. Most of their products are vegan. Some of their older trios are not, but I forget what year it was moving forward. They were completely vegan products, which is really cool. And this is an 18 eyeshadow palette, which is why I was like, it's a little bit on the pricey side. I do get a discount, as you guys know, because I work at Sephora, but I'm getting 18 of their shadows, where some of their stacks are almost the same exact price, and those usually only, what, 3 or 4 shades. So I was able to try a lot of the brand without getting like just smaller amounts with bigger pans. This works for me. So this is what it looks like inside, which is so fun. I am wearing it on my eyes today. Let me take my glasses off so you can see. So I actually followed a tutorial today. I'll leave it down below because she had 3 different looks using this palette. I'm going to do all 3 of those looks, but I wanted something, I guess, a little bit more tame. But it's so much fun. The pink on my eye is Go Getter. I also used Dream Big and Boss Lady in the crease and in the outer corner. And then a little bit of Rule Breaker, like kind of to blend everything together. And then I also used Pop and Bubbles right here on the center of the lid, right on top of that Go Getter color, and they are so easy to use. It's just a little bit harder for me because I haven't used color in such a long time that I just don't know where to go. So I went to that tutorial and I'm so excited about this palette. No kick up whatsoever. Even when I was using the colors today, barely any type of fallout, maybe just like a smidge. When I wasn't working at Sephora, I really didn't care about wearing a ton of color, but now working there, I see girls wearing just crazy fun looks every single day. And I just wanted to partake in that, which is why this palette is so cool. It just has lots of fun colors that I can easily use, but then there's also some neutrals and just a lot of like shimmery colors. I'm so excited about this palette, even though it felt impulsive because it was kind of pricey, even though I did think about it for about a week. I don't know, I'm just really excited, and I can see me using this quite a bit, even if it's just like 1 color per day with other neutral things. I just can see myself reaching for this, and have been since I got it, so that's exciting. So those are all the items that I have purchased in the past few months, and I think I did pretty well considering I am getting back into the beauty community, both here on YouTube and just in life, because I am working at Sephora again, and I think I did pretty good about just holding back and not going crazy. And I did buy a couple things. They're just fun things to use for work, but I'm really happy with all these purchases. There's really nothing here that I'm just like, ooh, I shouldn't have got that, you know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you just enjoy this really casual video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.